90 days, 360 miles, 45 minutes every single morning. Sweat dripping, heart pounding, never missed a day. Total fat loss 2 pounds. If that's your story, this video will change everything. Because the problem isn't your effort, it's your body adapting faster than you're burning. You wake up at 5:30 a.m., lace up your running shoes, hit the pavement for 45 minutes. You've done this every single morning for 12 weeks, and your body looks exactly the same. Maybe you lost 3 pounds in the first 2 weeks, felt encouraged, then nothing. The scale stopped moving. The mirror stopped changing. But you kept running because everyone told you cardio burns fat. Here's what nobody tells you. Your body adapts to daily cardio within 2 to 3 weeks, and once it adapts, the fat-burning effect essentially shuts down. This isn't about effort. It's about biology fighting back. And in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens and what to do instead to actually burn fat sustainably. You've been working hard. You've been disciplined. You deserve to see results. And you will. Once you understand the biological mechanisms turning your cardio into wasted effort. I see this pattern constantly. Someone starts running every morning at 5 a.m., 6 days per week, 5 miles each session, tracks every run on their app, never misses. 3 months in, lost 8 pounds total, then completely stalled for 5 weeks straight. Frustrated, exhausted, wondering if their metabolism is broken. The question I always ask is this: how do you feel after your runs? The answer is almost always the same. Honestly, exhausted. I need a nap by 10 a.m., and I'm starving all day. That's when I know exactly what's happening. The body has entered survival mode. Let me show you the biological mechanisms that sabotage daily cardio. Once you understand these, you'll realize you're not failing. Your body is just doing exactly what it's designed to do to protect you. Mechanism 1. Adaptive thermogenesis. Your body is not a simple calculator where calories in minus calories out equals weight loss. Your body is a survival machine that constantly adjusts to protect you from perceived starvation. When you do the same cardio every single day, your body recognizes a pattern. We're burning 500 extra calories daily and not getting extra food. This is a threat. We need to adapt. So it does. Research published in the journal Obesity showed that after 3 weeks of daily steady-state cardio, metabolic rate drops by up to 15% independent of weight loss. 15%. That means if you were burning 2,000 calories per day at rest, your body quietly downregulates to 1,700. You're still running the same distance, burning the same calories during the run. But your body compensates by burning 300 fewer calories the rest of the day. Net result: zero fat loss despite all that effort. Here's the analogy that makes this click. Imagine your body like a household budget. You normally spend $1,000 per month on expenses. Suddenly, your income drops by $500 because you're giving it away every morning through cardio. Do you just go bankrupt? No. You adjust. You cut subscriptions, eat out less, lower the thermostat, turn off lights. Your expenses drop to $1,500 to match your new income. Your body does the exact same thing. It lowers your body temperature slightly, reduces fidgeting, makes you unconsciously move less, decreases cellular repair processes, slows digestion, all invisible adaptations that cancel out your cardio without you even noticing. When you're running 5 miles every morning burning for 150 calories, but your body has quietly reduced your resting metabolic rate by 300 calories daily, the net fat burning effect is only 150 calories per day. No wonder progress stalls. Principle: the body God gave you is wiser than any program someone sells you. Your body's primary job isn't to look good. It's to keep you alive. When you understand that, you stop fighting it and start working with it. If you've been doing daily cardio and stalling, drop a comment saying adapted right now. Because that's exactly what happened to your metabolism. Mechanism 2. Reduce NEAT. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's all the movement you do outside of formal exercise. Walking around your house, fidgeting, taking stairs, standing while talking, unconscious movements. For most people, NEAT represents 15 to 30% of total daily calorie burn. That's 500 to 900 calories per day just from existing and moving naturally. Here's the problem. When you do exhausting cardio every morning, your body unconsciously reduces NEAT for the rest of the day to conserve energy. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked office workers who started daily running programs. Their formal exercise calories increased by 400 per session, but their NEAT dropped by 300 to 350 calories. Throughout the rest of the day, they thought they were burning 400 extra. Reality: they were burning 50 extra after NEAT compensation. When you crush your 5 a.m. run and feel accomplished, then sit at your desk for 9 hours barely moving, that's an EAT compensation in action. Before starting daily running, you might naturally walk around the office, take stairs, stand during calls. After daily running, you're so exhausted you take the elevator, stay seated during calls, drive instead of walk to lunch. Your body is clawing back every calorie you burned. Think of it like this. Your body has a daily energy budget it's willing to spend. If you blow most of that budget on cardio in the morning, your body enforces strict austerity for the remaining 23 hours. You're not consciously choosing to move less. Your body is making you move less to protect its energy reserves. Principle: rest is not laziness, it's wisdom. Even in scripture, the concept of Sabbath rest is sacred because constant striving without recovery leads to breakdown. Your body needs the same grace. If this is making sense, hit that like button so I know you're following along. And consider supporting this channel on Ko-fi. The link is in the description. Every contribution helps me keep making science-based content that actually works instead of recycling the same broken advice. Mechanism 3. Cortisol elevation. Cortisol is your body's primary stress hormone. A little cortisol is good. It wakes you up, gives you energy, mobilizes fuel. Chronic elevated cortisol is catastrophic for fat loss. Daily cardio, especially first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, spikes cortisol significantly. One session, fine. Your body recovers. Every single day for weeks, your cortisol stays chronically elevated. Research from the University of New Mexico showed individuals doing daily moderate-intensity cardio for 12 weeks had 23% higher baseline cortisol levels compared to those doing 3 sessions per week. Chronically elevated cortisol does 3 things that destroy fat loss. 1. It promotes visceral fat storage, especially around your midsection. Cortisol literally signals your body to hold on to belly fat as a stress response. 2. It breaks down muscle tissue to convert protein into glucose for energy. Less muscle means lower metabolic rate, which means even fewer calories burned at rest. 3. It increases hunger and cravings, especially for high-calorie comfort foods. Your body is stressed, so it demands more fuel. When you're not just stalled, but constantly hungry, craving carbs and sugar all day, and your belly actually looks worse despite running daily, that's not a lack of discipline. That's cortisol. Here's the analogy. Imagine cortisol like a fire alarm in your house. If it goes off once because you burn toast, no big deal. You turn it off, out of the kitchen, move on. But if that alarm is blaring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can't sleep. You can't think clearly, you're in constant panic mode, everything breaks down. Daily cardio is like setting off that alarm every single morning and wondering why you feel terrible. Principle. Your body is a temple, not a machine. Temples require care, respect, and rest. Machines can be pushed until they break. You are not a machine. Subscribe if you want more protocols that honor your body instead of destroying it. I'm breaking down science-based strategies every single week. Mechanism 4. Glycogen bias. Your body can burn to primary fuels, glucose from carbs and fatty acids from stored body fat. Most people assume cardio automatically burns fat. It doesn't. The intensity and duration of your cardio determines which fuel your body preferentially uses. Steady-state cardio at moderate intensity, like jogging for 4 to 5 minutes, burns roughly 50 to 60% of calories from glucose and 40 to 50% from fat during the session. Sounds good, except your body prioritizes refilling those glucose stores immediately after the workout. So, you finish your run, eat breakfast, and every carb you eat goes straight to replenishing glycogen instead of being available for other processes. Net fat burning over the full 24-hour period, minimal. Worse, if you do this every single day, your body never fully depletes glycogen stores. It's constantly sipping from the glucose tank and immediately refilling it. The fat tank stays locked and untouched. When you're running every morning, burning a mix of glucose and fat during your runs, then eating carbs for breakfast and lunch that go straight to glycogen replenishment, your body never has a reason to tap into stored fat because glucose is always available. Principle. Consistency without wisdom is just repeated mistakes. Doing the same thing every day isn't always faithfulness. Sometimes it's just stubbornness. Wisdom adjusts. Save this video right now so you don't lose this protocol. Now, here's the critical part most people miss. You've just learned why your body fights daily cardio for mechanisms working against you simultaneously. But here's the truth that changes everything. Your body isn't broken. It's protecting you. And once you stop fighting it and start working with it, everything shifts. The frustration you're feeling right now, that's about to turn into clarity. Because I'm going to show you exactly how to restructure your approach based on these 4 mechanisms. And here's what that looks like in real time. Week 1, you cut cardio from 6 days to 3. You feel guilty at first, like you're being lazy. You're not. You're being strategic. Week 2, you add to strength sessions. Squats, deadlifts, presses. Your body starts building muscle. You feel stronger. Week 3 to 4, your resting metabolic rate begins to climb back up because adaptive thermogenesis reverses. Your body realizes the daily energy threat is gone. Week 5 to 7, this is where the magic happens. You wake up one morning and something feels different. You're not desperately hungry. Your energy is stable. You walk past the snack drawer without even thinking about it. That's not willpower. That's your metabolism finally working with you instead of against you. Week 8, you look in the mirror and notice visible changes for the first time in months. Your clothes fit differently. People start asking what you're doing. Week 12 to 16, fat loss becomes consistent, 2 to 3 pounds per week. Muscle definition appears. Energy stays high all day. The constant hunger is gone. This is what happens when you align with your biology instead of fighting it. So, here's what actually works. A complete restructuring based on these 4 mechanisms. Change 1. Reduce cardio frequency from 6 days to 3 days per week. This immediately reduces adaptive thermogenesis. Your body no longer perceives a daily energy threat, so it stops down-regulating your metabolism. Change 2. Add to strength training sessions per week. Muscle tissue is metabolically expensive. It burns calories at rest just existing. Every pound of muscle you build increases your resting metabolic rate by approximately 50 calories per day. More importantly, strength training creates micro-tears in muscle that require days of repair. During that repair process, your metabolism stays elevated. Cardio stops burning calories the moment you stop running. Muscle repair burns calories for 48 to 72 hours post-workout. Change 3. Implement intensity cycling. Instead of steady jogging every session. Week 1. To moderate sessions, 1 high-intensity interval session. Week 2. 1 easy recovery walk to moderate sessions. This prevents adaptation because your body never knows what's coming. No predictable pattern means no metabolic adjustment. Change 4. Move cardio to after strength training, not first thing in the morning. When you lift weights, you deplete glycogen stores in your muscles. If you do cardio immediately after lifting, your body has no choice but to pull more heavily from fat stores because glycogen is already low. Do 20 minutes of incline walking after your 2 weekly strength sessions. Your body will burn 70% fat during that cardio instead of 50%. Change 5. On non-training days, focus on increasing NEAT instead of formal cardio. Commit to 8,000 steps daily through normal activity. Walking to the parking lot farther away, taking stairs, walking during phone calls, standing desks for half the day. This keeps your daily calorie burn high without triggering the exhaustion that tanks your NEAT. Principle. Strength isn't built in a day, but it's lost in a moment of neglect. Your body rewards patient, intelligent effort, not desperate, repetitive grinding. Here's your tangible proof test. Day 1. Before you start, pay attention to your morning energy level. Rate it 1 to 10. How do you feel when you wake up? Exhausted? Dragging? Needing coffee immediately just to function? Write it down. This is your current metabolic state. Your body running on fumes, cortisol jacked, adaptation maxed out. Follow the protocol exactly for 7 days. Day 8. Rate your morning energy again. You'll notice a significant difference. You wake up feeling more rested. Energy is more stable. You're not desperately craving breakfast the moment your eyes open. That's measurable proof your metabolism is healing and your body is starting to trust you again. By the way, pause this video right now and count how many times I've said the word adapt or adaptation since the beginning. That number is exactly how many days most people need to see their first noticeable shift in energy and hunger. Drop your count in the comments. Let's see who's been paying attention. Here's your protocol if you've been stuck in the daily cardio trap. Step 1. Cut cardio frequency in half immediately. If you're doing 6 days, drop to 3. If you're doing 5 days, drop to 2 or 3. Step 2. Add to strength training sessions per week minimum. Focus on compound movements. Squats, deadlifts, presses, rows. Build muscle to increase your metabolic rate permanently. Step 3. Implement intensity cycling. 1 week do moderate intensity, next week do 1 high intensity interval session and 1 easy recovery session. Keep your body guessing. Step 4. Do cardio after lifting, not before. If you insist on doing both in the same session, always lift first to deplete glycogen, then do 20 to 30 minutes of incline walking or cycling. Step 5. Prioritize NEAT over extra cardio. Aim for 8,000 to 10,000 steps daily through normal movement. This keeps calorie burn high without the metabolic stress. Do this for 8 weeks. Track your progress honestly. Your body will respond because you're finally working with your design instead of against it. If you've been grinding daily cardio with no results, I need you to understand something. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You don't lack discipline. You're a dedicated person following a strategy that biology fights against. The fitness industry tells you more is better because it's easy to sell. But your body doesn't care about marketing. It cares about survival. And survival means adapting to whatever stress you throw at it repeatedly. Principle. The race is not to the swift nor the battle to the strong. It's to the wise who understand the terrain and adjust accordingly. Comment which change you're implementing first. Less cardio, add strength, or intensity cycling. I'll pin the top comment with specific starting points for each strategy. And if this video gave you clarity after months of frustration, do me a favor. Share it with someone who's been stuck in the same cardio trap. Not because it helps my channel, though it does, but because they're waking up at 5 a.m. every day, grinding, sweating, suffering, and seeing nothing change. They need to know it's not them, it's the strategy. Subscribe for more protocols that honor your body's design instead of breaking it down. And consider supporting on Ko-fi if this content helps you. Link is in the description. You're not failing. You just didn't know your body was adapting. Now you do. Go adjust your protocol and prove to yourself this works. Final principle. Trust the process but verify the path. Just because something is hard doesn't mean it's working. Wisdom knows when to adjust.